And fall in, my fellow scouts, to Napoleon Total War 3 4v4 battle replay today on Bohemia 1-B. Today's replay was sent to me by Bob Toad, so thank you very much, Bob. Bob is commanding the United Kingdom 1815, I believe. His allies today are Alpha, Sparky, and LaTour Brigadier General. Their opponents today are Connor, Kevin, Bob Jalova 2000, and J444 Jaeger. And with that, let's go through the factions. We got here in front of us Rossiya 1812, United Kingdom 1815, and over here we have the United Kingdom Peninsular as well. And the final ally today is Austria 1809. Let's go have a look on the map here. It looks to be facing off against a couple of French teams and maybe a Polska and Swedish team. We've got some French Imperials here, and got France 1805 to 1808. Yep. Okay, over here looks like, yeah, we got Polska, as I thought, in the distance there, and we have Denmark, so not Sweden. Yeah, I read that wrong. So, if you guys want to send me through other Napoleon Total War 3 replays like this, or other Total War replays in general, guys, I'd take them all. You can send them to my email at scoutsoфentertainment@gmail.com. You can post them to me directly on the Discord via my Discord ID, or there's an invite link to join my Discord server, Scouts Reconnaissance, where you can post your battle replays into the battle replay sub-channel you will find there. The links are in the video's description below. I've marked the area so it's easy for you to find. I also have various funding options available too if you'd like to support my work. It does really help out with the channel. But of course, if you'd like to support the channel in other ways, then smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and tick the bell for notifications so you're aware of all the latest battles as they drop. Leave your own thoughts about this one in the comment section below. And try and check out the community page as well. I'm trying to post upcoming replays that you're going to be seeing on the channel before they release. So if you want to get a sneak peek of what's going to be coming down the pike, then that's where to go and check it out. Now, we've got United Kingdom here marching along the road. I'm not really sure where he's going. The road ends pretty much there. But we got 5 1-pointers on the field today and 2 4-pointers for a total of 13 points. Well, the red team has, it seems like most of the houses closest to their deployment zones than the blue team. So it's going to be a bit tough for the blue team to, I suppose, get down here and capture all these points here. I'm half wondering if they can get to that 4-pointer. If I was Austria, I'd probably send my cavalry up here and send my infantry to try and hold this hut. And then call my ally over Russia to hold this area here. Not France. The United Kingdom players probably just fall back down to the bottom corner there, hold the 1-pointer and 4-pointer, and then they hold the majority of the points. And they just form a battle line along this whole area here if you're just looking at the map. All the way up to the 4-point that connects to the other 4-pointer down by, southeast corner. Gotta work on my radar. Well, compass. But it looks like we are a little ways off from an engagement, peoples, so we'll do a small cut and we'll come back soon. Alright guys, we might have a small engagement here. We've got a couple of United Kingdom units charged into a French unit. This belongs to the French Imperial. Oh no, France 1805. He's been caught sleeping. He's got some Chevaliers Dukes. They're awake now though. Here they come. United Kingdom's lost the element of surprise, and they feel like they can't win here. And so they're trying to pull out. It's a little bit interesting, they're struggling to get away here. Yeah, they're struggling to get away here. C8, C7, they're fast cav. This is all C7 cav or C4 cav. I'm surprised France was able to keep up with him so easily. You always see those fast units pull away. Oh, they're tired, that's why. That'd be why. We've got reinforcements here, some 4th Dragoon Guards. Okay, so far it's just United Kingdom Peninsula that's engaging. He's got to be careful, he's got some cuirassiers, the elite French cavalry on his left flank. We got some light skirmishes over here as well. Okay, they're starting to go down. Cuirassiers need to make a decision. He's going to say pull back or charge the skirmishes. Instead they've gone straight in. That's a gamble. It's a big risk. We're down almost 40. Okay. We got some heavy cavalry, the Dragoon Guards, obviously. France here is still dangerous, and England is leaving the safety of his infantry. I mean, well done for him getting his army up there fast. Let's go and quickly check out over here. Looks like we've got a small engagement over here. We've got Polska going in against Austria. Most of Austria's army is moving in. Austria is being overwhelmed here by Polska and Denmark cavalry. I'm not seeing the Russian cavalry anywhere. Okay, Austria just lost his artillery. Damn, that's a lot of cavalry. And Austria just has his infantry left, I believe. That's crazy. Okay, red team's got 1 pointer, we know that for sure. Let's go and check out what Austria has left. Austria's got to wait for Russia here. He's moving up too fast. Russia better get over there with some cavalry. His army's moving forwards. Do you think Russia's plan is to march forward here, try and go through the road here to this house, and then try to outflank Polska and Denmark if they try to move forward to destroy Austria? Do you reckon that's their plan? I think if Austria wants to, plug this area and stop Denmark and Polska cavalry from getting through, he can stretch this battle line here all the way across the valley. Right now, his troops are in relatively column formation. He can really stretch this out. But of course, it does make the firing line thin. And if Polska and Denmark do charge him, maybe Austria can't repel that. And if he stretches that thin, he'll just smash through, and then he'll be done. Tough choice. That's why I think Austria needs to fall back to Russia. I think it's too dangerous for Austria to remain out there alone. Now we also got United Peninsular forces here, very close to the red line. I'm usually against this. Peninsula here is taking a big gamble. If you break here, you're going to lose a unit for sure, guaranteed. I'm surprised he's not linking up with his ally. Now, the United Kingdom 1815 a bit nervous about clearing the crest of this hill here because it would bring them in line with the enemy artillery. Both these units here just skirmishing away with the other one. So a 9-pounder here versus a 6-pounder. United Kingdom charge forth. They broke one unit, but now they're going to lose their own. So a bit of a tit for tat at this stage. We've got a blue unit here in red team territory, Polska here. He's making a run. Fast hitting light cavalry, going for a stealth strike probably. His targets, you got to assume a player's target like that would be either a general or an artillery piece. And we've got an artillery piece here relatively exposed. It doesn't look like 1815 sees it. He's in danger of losing it for sure. Polska, if he sees it, is definitely going to come this way. And this is a 9-pounder 3-set crew. Not a piece that United Kingdom will want off the board. He's got cavalry back there. He should be escorting this artillery into position where his infantry can defend it. Now we'll try and keep an eye out there for that blue unit. Once it reappears, it's out there. Okay, he's shooting over there for some reason. We got here.
This building has fallen to the enemy.
Okay, it looked like both teams are going for the building. France got here first. Yeah. Alright, so we've got skirmishers here firing at the house. They might be just outside of that unit's range, or just inside of that unit range, so the accuracy for the French troops inside that building wouldn't be the best. That could be why the skirmishers here are doing so well. Now we do see an engagement going on at the west part of the map. It looks like Russia's over here. Oh, okay, it looks like Polska and Denmark are going for an almighty charge. Yeah, most of that's probably Austrian cav. Well, Russia stuck his neck out here for Austria.
Our men are running, sir.
It might cost him all his cav. He's got his elite cav here. Karasiri. Okay, you've got the elite Russian cavalry that's being obliterated right now. He might get that unit back, which is good. Austria still has some cav here. I didn't know that. We got this. Okay. Another one pointer. Captured by the Austrians. Alright. Yeah, this is a good firing line here for Austria. He's shooting units in the front. He's also shooting the other units in reserve behind them as well. And we've got the bulk of the Austrian forces forming up behind these two units here, in reserve. I think Austria's trying to use this hill as cover to station these forces to move them up when needed. Now he's trying to form a battle line here, a longer battle line. I think he needs 2 or 3 units over here. This will protect this flank. Absolutely. He should deter any and all cav charges. Russia still has a couple units here, which will definitely keep Denmark and Polska honest and or even cautious when it comes to moving up. But I think Austria needs to immediately allocate 2 or 3 units here to his left flank, so he can keep an eye on Denmark and Polska if they try to charge him. Now, it looks like he's trying to fall back across the river here. Well, it definitely would be easier for Austria to hold this area behind the house. But he's got to get there first. Maybe it's in the red and the blue team's best interest to charge him now as he tries to crush. That'd be at a time when he's most vulnerable. When his units are so bunched up they can't really fire at all the cav coming at them. And all these units here are really packed. I think Austria is really vulnerable right now. Okay, Russia moved in. I think, yeah, he definitely attacked too soon. Okay, Polska's going for it. And we've got troops behind them. They're trying to form up. It just takes time to get troops organised. Alright, they broke him. They'll probably get him back though. I don't think there's any other red team units in the area. Yeah, Russia's already beyond the forest here pretty much. England has not yet come close to fighting France. He's moved away from the building. He's not really going to destroy the house at the moment. Polska's going for another charge here. This is why that rear guard was so important. Denmark's charging in. They're trying to get across the river. This is where Polska and Denmark need to go all in with their cav. I mean, they're charging with the infantry, but the cav is faster. We've got infantry moving up so they can storm the house as well. I don't know if Austria can hold these guys. I don't think he can. Russia's not close enough. They're also getting friendly fire on their retreating broken troops. The troops in the house aren't deterring these guys. We've got Denmark pushing forward. But the troops in the house are definitely helping, to a degree. Okay, we've got a Denmark troop here not doing anything right now. He's walking concerned. He's not trying to take the house right now. Okay, Austria is survived by a few units. Okay, well Austria should get some men back. The units here, some have taken a few casualties here and there, 50% or more. But he should get some of those units back. I'm trying to fire across the river here. Looks like we've got France approaching even now to the east. Okay, France is obviously closing in. We got a ton of artillery though up here. So it looks like United Kingdom got his artillery up here safely. I thought Polska could have had him a long time ago. It's funny that France is moving up. We've got this much artillery pointing at him. He's better off shooting at those units down below. I mean, he's got about 4 or 5 units here that he can shoot at freely, with no obstruction. The artillery needs to shift fire to the left, straight away. There they go. Alright, France is moving up. I don't know if they use cluster shot. I saw 2 use standard shot. I thought the final shot there was cluster. Okay, they're using cluster shot now. We got a lot of cavalry back here. Alright, there was Polska's cav. They went in for the strike. They missed. France is charging in. England had enough cav here to deter them. England has the high ground. And France is taking a beating here. They're struggling. Jeez, got heavy activity here to the west. I think Austria and Russia are in all sorts. But it looks like they're trying to hold at the house. Their plan is to sort of funnel the enemy there, make it easier to deal with them. Okay, the Polska skirmishes here against the Russian infantry. They're probably going to move forward a little bit. The Russian infantry, I mean. Alright, so we got 149 troops inside this house. Alright, things seem to be pretty stable here. We've got artillery being brought up, 6-pounder here, 3 cannons. Close range, probably should destroy that house. I think it's in the best interest of Denmark and Polska to destroy that house. I think they would lose too many men trying to take it, especially with all those Russian and Austrian troops nearby. Once that house is down, I think the red team loses a key defensive asset, one that they're relying on to hold this position. Alright, let's head back over here and see what's happening. Geez, France and England have pulled away from each other. France is charging into the back lines here of Austria. These units here can form square. Austria did not see them coming. These units have sustained a lot of casualties. We've got Russia here outflanking Polska. Polska got in way too close. Oh yeah, take that back. We've got a unit here that just appeared out of nowhere. He's going to fire first. There you go. Is Russia's falling back? Oh, the DNS broke on their right. Okay, Polska's working their way up the hill. Sorry, down the hill. We've got 1 Russian unit here against 2 Polska units. Three on 1 now. Jeez, it's time to fall back. Okay, well, Polska's also in the Polska's in the trees here. That's why they're moving so slowly.
We have killed their general. Now they must break.
Okay, was that a lucky shot? Yep, lucky shot. (1805) general just lost. Yep. Okay, so that was Jaeger's general. So we've got 3 French units here behind the house. France does not want to let this house go, yet they've pulled a lot of their troops away, or stationed behind the house. Okay, so 5 units here total. Alright, England's moving up again slowly. We've got France here trying to move in. Okay, so we've got a combined effort here from Polska, Denmark and France to surround and destroy both Austria and Russia. Russia's moving up. Maybe you think aggression is the only way to survive. Okay, well that Russian unit broke it just over 50%. These units maybe get 40 kills away. They're firing point blank, you can't miss. Okay, we've got a Russian unit here that's going to act as a meat shield. Unintentionally. But both sides are going to shoot them to death. I don't know how long Russia can hold them back. He's being overwhelmed. Slowly but surely. Austria is not good in prolonged combat. Okay, Russia and Austria working together here to try and push Polska back. It really feels like the red team's being overwhelmed over here. They need help. But it looks like we've got England and Russia finally stepping up and beginning another attack. France charging their cavalry forth. Two Sicily's Legion can't form square. We've got England cav behind the line too, trying to press against the French cavalry. Okay, England's line here is looking a bit shaky. Okay, England was just trying to redeploy their cavalry. They gotta move forward. England's gonna move their cavalry forward. We've got English units charging forth here. We've actually got one of the French generals close by. Okay, this unit here needs to stop the Royal Military Artificers. Is that English cav? It is. Oh, they were trying to go after the general, he pulled out. Okay, 121. 121 against 36. Firing. Nice shot. But why didn't this unit turn around and destroy these guys? He could have shot them point blank. Okay, I've got English cav now in the back of the French lines. They're trying to do what France did to them. I'm leaning towards France here, they're looking good.
The men are fatigued. Must rest them.
Despite the general being close by. "58 horses slowly being killed." Alright, it looks like Russia and Austria are on their last legs. Russia's being overwhelmed here. So many troops coming through the trees there. Okay, 96 men there left for Austria. 91 there for Denmark. Okay, Austria's on the way out there. The real question is now, did Austria and Russia kill enough troops to make a difference to help their English allies out? There's no escape for Russia here. He just has to kill as many as he can before he goes down. There is no escape for him. Jeez, they really stuck that bayonet in there, didn't they? This unit's being outflanked. He's got 2 or 3 behind him. Okay, that's not too good. Alright. 3 Austrian units there. They're done. For sure. They're not getting out of there alive. Okay, so United Kingdom Peninsula mostly destroyed. It's mainly United Kingdom 1815 that has the largest army, or has an army, compared to his allies. So we've got 1 against potentially 4 armies here. England has affected a lot of casualties on the French side for sure. But there's still a lot of French units there I'm seeing. Peninsula's moving up. Alright, France actually took out one of the English units in the background here. Well, mainly because I think the horses pushing the cav or pulling the cav along were dispersed a long time ago, but the crew remains behind. We've seen that a few times in the past. And England had to leave it behind in order to move forward. And now we got England engaging in that kind of strategy. They need to push forward to survive. To turn back is to turn to death. He's got to move forward. He's got to roll over his opponents here in the front, and then he's got to wield left and face Denmark and Polska and the remaining Russian French units as they come forward at him. I mean, United Kingdom Peninsula is here as well. Shouldn't forget him. But England cannot afford to wait. France in front of them can afford to wait. This puts England at a disadvantage. He has to attack. He's got to defeat his enemy while he has time to do so. He's got time to maneuver his troops around to try and close in, shut down the retreat of the French troops. Maybe even try and take these units here, all 7 of them, move them to the left, and try to arc them and push them towards the house there. At the same time, United Kingdom here moves forward towards that house and just catches them out of position. Tries to break them close to the bread line so it forces them across, so they're gone, they're done. And it's the easiest way, I think, for the red team to kill these guys before reinforcements arrive. Because they're going to arrive en masse. And then it'll be too late for England to do anything about it. They're just going to be overwhelmed themselves and then they'll be done. France knows he just has to wait him out. And that's why he's not attacking. That's why he's actually retreating. England is playing into the blue team's hands here right now. We've got the first wave of reinforcements already arriving. And there's not enough English troops here to repel them. Yeah, he's got to move forward. Come on, man. Do something.
Our general is under attack.
You can't afford to sit there. France has literally captured the house here behind the English force. Heroic death. Okay, King Baby Bob just lost his general. United Kingdom 1815 is now very unreliable and has the biggest army here. His troops, his general was in that house, that's why he was killed. It looks like these English troops are going to try and take the house again. We've got Peninsular heading back this way. England is not going to pursue the French forces in front of him. We've got France here sticking his neck out a little bit here. Could be a good opportunity for England to move in. This unit here could scare off this entire horse pulling unit. Two of them, the two teams. These units here need to move up just to protect that artillery piece a little bit better.
Our men are running.
Okay. Well, okay, we've got some English units now moving up there on the left, as you can see. I'm a little bit surprised the artillery here hasn't wheeled it around to fire at the troops point blank in front of them. Okay. We've got two English units here. It looks like England tried to take the house here, but they're being repelled. 78 French troops here. They're being shot at by 4 or so French troops from the house. Okay, first foot, Pontius Pilot Bodyguards. I'm surprised the unit here is morale. The general actually is missing. Sorry, is dead. That's why the morale is so shaky. But because this is actually a good unit, I think. He's tried to get as close as he can, but it's too close. Okay, Denmark and Polska coming down the road. Yeah, it could make England's job a bit easier here. Okay, England needs to get over the crest of this hill here, set up their force about, I'd say, here. And try and shoot at the Denmark and Polska forces while they're on the road. I mean, if England can move forward here fast enough and start pushing the blue team back, he can push them maybe even to the road. And then it's open season on enemy forces. But again, it relies on aggression. They've got to have the aggression to move forward, the confidence to move forward. These skirmisher troops need to get into a better formation. We only got 4 or 5 or 6 firing here at once. Get some Sicilian line infantry moving up. Kind of looks like the Highlanders from a distance. 2 Sicily's Legion, King German Legion. Okie dokie. This is Peninsular forces here. This unit here needs to wheel to the left. Aim their forces towards the road here because we've got Denmark forces there approaching. The Denmark unit here should move up behind the broken troops of the English so they can get into the bayonet, so they can do a bayonet charge on these guys. Alright, they're broken. Looks like France is over here. We got 1 artillery piece over here. Come on, you gotta move it to the right. Who's this? No, this isn't general unit. This is one of Denmark's fast units, light cavalry. Well, I've never seen that before.
The men of fatigues are a must restaurant.
Oh, they broke. Wow, we've got troops here. He's formed a square so he can shoot both directions at once. That's why he's done that. Not a bad idea, all things considered. Alright, so we got King Baby Bob's alliance on the ropes. We only got a couple units still alive here. Yeah, it's not too good for him. Alright. Artillery piece is finished. And we got two other units here. They're going to break probably at the drop of a hat when they're forced under any real pressure, or come under any real pressure. I was trying to say. Ah, they couldn't go for a single shot. And this is it. They're finished here. Alright, well done to France, Denmark, and Polska. Defeat. Okay, unlucky there to Alpha, Sparky, Bob Toad, and LaTour. Well done to Connor, Kevin, Bob, and Jaeger on the victory today. Alpha, 924 kills there. Sparky, 422. Bob Toad, 649. LaTour, 925. Connor, 2009. Well done. Kevin, 1065. Bob G. Lover, 2386. Nice job there. And J44 Jaeger, 1333. Alrighty, let's have a look at King Baby Bob's army. His best performing unit there was a 79th Foot Cameroons at 85. The rest of the units did poor to okay, I'd say. We'll just scroll down and give you guys a chance to have a look at the kill counts for each unit that he had there. And then we'll scroll back up. Just make sure you guys can have a look at the types of units there. And that is that. Alright, so if you enjoyed this battle, guys, and want to see your own featured here on this channel, you can post them to my email at scoutsomentertainment@gmail.com, or you can post them to me directly on the Discord via my Discord ID, or you can post them to my Battle Replay sub-channel on my Discord server at Scouts Reconnaissance. A link to join that server is in the description below for you to have a look at to send me through all those replays. Those are the three methods. Thank you to Bob Toad or King Baby Bob for sending me the replay. This is Micka on behalf of Scouts Entertainment, guys, signing off. Dismiss my fellow Scouts. Catch you in the next Total War battle.